Greetings to my lecturer and my fellow classmates. My name is Khotabile and today I'll be reflecting on my teaching on the lesson plan that I developed in question 2 of my CIC assignment. Join me as I reflect and let's reflect together. My chosen topic for the lesson was whole numbers from mathematics caps in grade 4. What are whole numbers, you might be asking yourself? Well, whole numbers is a set of non-negative numbers, meaning that there are no fractions, no decimals. We have a fun mathematical fact about whole numbers. The fact is that whole numbers, they start from 0 and they never end. They never end. For my lesson objectives, I've chosen to use Bloom's taxonomy. In this case, I've used 3 of Bloom's taxonomies, which we have remember, understand, and apply. For phase 1, I've chosen to use remember, which is a phase whereby students they can identify and name whole numbers up to 1,000. In this case, the learners they can read and write in words and in digits as well. For phase 2, I've chosen to use understand, which is a phase whereby the learners they can explain the place value in a 4-digit whole numbers from 1,000, 100, tens, and units. Lastly, I've got apply. In this phase, it's a phase whereby the learners they can solve addition and subtraction problem sums involving whole numbers. Also, the learners they can solve the problem using column method. Explanation of the lesson phases. In this lesson plan, I have 3 lesson phases, which is introduction, development, and consolidation. Firstly, we have introduction. In the first introduction, it is a phase whereby I'll be introducing whole numbers to grade 4s using the PowerPoint slideshow that I created. But before teaching and introducing whole numbers to grade 4, I will firstly check for prior knowledge that the learners have on whole numbers by reviewing the grade 3 content. Secondly, we have the development phase. In this phase, I will share the link of the online interactive game that I created using Kahoot with the learners, where the learners they will engage and answer questions based on the PowerPoint slideshow that I just taught them. The purpose of this phase is to make learning fun for the learners. And lastly, we have consolidation, which is a phase whereby I will give each learner a school tablet to complete an online quiz that I created using Google Forms. This is a phase whereby I'll be checking the learners' understanding on whole numbers, which I just taught them, and see the areas where they need improvement or practice more. ICT integration description. Firstly, for my introduction, I used PowerPoint. PowerPoint was used to create a slideshow that was used to teach and introduce a new topic to the grade 4 learners. This was effective as the learners liked seeing the bright colors on the screen. Secondly, on my development phase, I used Kahoot. Kahoot was used to create an interactive online game where the learners can individually engage with the questions based on the PowerPoint slideshow that I taught them. This was effective as it taught the learners to manage their time, as it had a timer for 1 minute 30 seconds before the game automatically ends. Lastly, for my consolidation, I used a Google Form quiz. I created a quiz online where the learners they can participate individually, so I can test for their knowledge on whole numbers and see for areas where they need more practice or more help on. SIMR is a model that helps teachers integrate technology into lessons. It has 4 levels. Level 1, which is substitution. Substitution is where technology replaces old traditional tools with no real change. For example, typing a worksheet instead of writing it. Level 2, augmentation, is where technology still substitutes by adding some improvement. For example, using a digital tool that gives back instant feedback. On level 3, we have modification. Modification is when technology allows you to significantly redesign the task. For example, when learners collaborate on a shared online document in real time. Lastly, we have redefinition. Redefinition is when technology allows you to create a brand new task that were previously impossible. For example, learners create and publish a video lesson for an audience outside the classroom.